Well, hi guys, this is Scout V again. This episode I wanted to cover one of my new favorite tools, my new mining buddy. It's the rock cutter from the GregTech mod. Now what the rock cutter is it's a Silk Touch. It's this little guy right here. It's a Silk Touch machine that mines and runs on electricity. I mean, what more could you want? It's a little bit of a challenge to make. The machine itself is really pretty simple. The gadget itself is really just a few pieces of steel, 2 pieces of steel, 3 diamonds. That's an RE battery, and then whatever electron tubes and GregTech has this whole bunch of equivalencies. So basically cheap circuits, any one of these cheap circuits or iron tubes or whatever will all work in this one spot. So it's 3 diamonds, 2 steel, RE battery, and electronic circuit or its equivalent, and you will get a rock cutter. Now initially you want to charge up this rock cutter up on your MFE or a charging station. It can hold 10,000 EU of energy. But what's fun is it will also charge off of a lap pack. And I actually decided to go ahead and build a Lithium Batpack, which is also part of the GregTech mod. As you can see, it can handle 600,000 EU. So a Lithium Batpack is pretty much the same as having an entire MFE strapped to your back. It's kind of scary, but it hasn't hurt me yet. The idea is to make the Lithium Batpack, you need a bunch of lithium batteries. And they're made just like the RE batteries, but with higher quality ingredients. You need aluminum, you need gold wire instead of copper, and lithium cells, which you get by running just 4 clay dust through the industrial centrifuge, will give you 1 or 2 lithium cells. So they're really pretty easy to make. And then once you have the lithium battery, the recipe for the actual is just 6 batteries, plus an advanced circuit or its equivalent, plus 1 more piece of aluminum, and that gives you a lithium batpack that, like I say, is like strapping an entire MFE onto your back. You can charge them up on any charging station, MFE, anything with enough juice to put into it. You can drain your whole MFE and stick it on your back. But let's go have some fun. Let's go dig with it. I'll show you how it all works together. Well, here I am, headed down into my new mine underneath my whiz tower. And I stopped to pick up my other mining buddy, which is my mining laser from Industrial Craft. And between the 2 of these, here's the mining laser from Industrial Craft. Boy, oh boy, can you go and find stuff. Take down whole walls. And of course hit lava and make a big giant mess. So here you can see I hit something. You can tell even off in the distance because there was some experience orbs dropped. That's how you know in the darkness that you've hit something useful. Now here's some redstone. Even my Fortune 3 pickaxe, check it out. It's efficiency 4 Fortune 3 pickaxe. When you hit a block of redstone, it'll give you a bunch. I already had some redstone, I believe, but how much did I get that time? So for 2 whacks, I get 18 of them. But let's use the rock cutter. It's not really pretty. It's kind of clunky the way it slaps around like there. You'd expect kind of more of a zap like the mining laser. But what it does is it drops the actual redstone ore. Now, redstone ore you can put into a rock crusher and you can get 10 redstone out of it every single time, guaranteed. No percentile rolls like you get with the all of the enchanted tools. You always have a chance of getting something or some extra amount. But with don't use my mining laser for that. With the rock cutter, it's not super fast either. But what's nice about it is you'll see down here, the rock cutter is still at 10,000 EU because it's drawing power directly from the Batpack. So let's check. The Batpack's at 211 I grab each one of these. Each block costs 500 EU to harvest. And now we should see that the lap pack was at 211, now it's at 209, 520, and the rock cutter stays charged. One thing to note is the mining laser will not charge off of a lithium batpack. There's something about the different tiers of power. The lithium batpack is a first tier item, so it can only charge other first tier items. You need an actual MFE to charge the mining laser, or the lap pack, which is a tier 2 item. But the mining laser has so much of its own charge, it's not really an issue. But already I've got 7 redstone ore, which I can make into 70 actual redstone in a rock crusher. Oh, and here's one I didn't pick up. So you can very quickly go in with these two simple tools and generate just gobs and gobs of materials. Let me see if I can find something other than redstone over here. And I just like cutting these straight tunnels, and sometimes I'll get bored and go off in some other direction. What's really neat with the mining lasers, it really gives you kind of like a X-ray view. There's something right there. I do like to keep things lit to avoid monsters. And there's some diamond. Now this is just a perfect example, isn't it? I like it when a tutorial gives you what you need when you need it. Alright, rock cutter on diamond. You can get in several machines like the macerator for each of these diamond ores. I think the macerator in rock crusher will give you 2 diamond for each diamond ore, but I think the factorization mod beats that. I think that their grinder will actually give you 225%. So I've had times when I put a diamond ore in a grinder, and usually you get 2, but sometimes you get 3. So again, you can really make out nicely with this rock cutter. And of course, take a handy mining laser with you to find the good stuff, and then use the rock cutter to harvest the good stuff. And you can really quickly come home with quite the booty. Booty. One thing to note, of course, these will already drop blocks, so there's no benefit to harvesting them with a silk touch. Oh, here's some coal. Coal is another good example. If you were to whack it with a regular axe, you'd get a pickaxe. You would get, oh boy, here we go. No lava! Lava forbidden! Okay, well, that could have been bad. Should I try some more? See if I can get a lava hairdo? Alright, we're going for the lava hair gel. Alright, see if I can get I have my block really ready to go. If I hit lava, I have my finger on the 5 button to throw a piece of stone up there really quick. Okay, so I got a few of these coal ore. And whenever there's lava, always be ready to throw a block up there really fast. Okay. So now I have a few coal ore. Now coal ore is another one that there's various machines that will give you different amounts for it. Off the top of my head, I can't remember which machine gives the best output for coal ore. It might be the grinder again, which I think does 350%. Now here's some lapis ore, which again normally you'll get 2 or 3 with a regular tool. The Fortune 3 will give you a pretty good batch, but I believe that in the rock crusher you get 12 lapis for every ore block. So let me see, there's another one. And as you can see, this just runs off of the power that's in the Lithium Batpack. Any other goodies right there? No more lapis hanging around. That's actually a really good first example. Let me run back up to the lab now that I've got diamond ore, and coal ore, and lapis ore, redstone ore. That's quite a haul. Well, just to show some of the quick processing tricks, the best output you get for diamonds is from the Factorization grinder. You really should say grinder up here. It takes a moment to kick in. And I see a creeper outside, so I'm going to try to be on watch here. I think we're all fenced off and good, but I saw that creeper green. I think it really ought to make a crayon called Creeper Green. Anyway, now this recipe claims to do 225% for diamonds, which means usually you'll get 2, sometimes you'll get 3. But that's your best bet for processing diamonds. And for coal, if you check the recipes here, coal has quite the output. Let's zoom through some of these. Diamonds, like you say, it claims 225%. Coal will give you 350%. So while there's a few machines that will grind you 2 coal from each coal ore, the grinder will just quietly give you 3.5 for each gold ore. So it's really interesting that after getting these ore blocks through this Silk Touch rock cutter tool, you can go out and try and find the machine that's going to give you the best output for it. So for 4 diamond ore, I got 9 diamond itself, so that's handy. You can watch how it really goes to town on the coal ore. Throw some coal ore on there. Now again, Macerator and some other machines I think will give you 2 coal for each coal ore, but the grinder and Factorization will give you 3 every time, and sometimes will give you 4. So I had one the other night where I put 90 coal ore in the grinder, and after unloading it a few times I had 297 coal. And that was from one of these runs with I used the mining laser to cut open a tunnel. If there's anything interesting, I'll carve it out with the rock cutter. They're both rechargeable, so they never completely die. And I'd say that's to date in the Feed the Beast pack. That's just the ultimate mining. And it's not like the horrible quarries that completely decimate the landscape and give you, 500,000 cobble blocks. The mining laser lets you cut right through the baloney, let's say, and find what you need to find. So I'll let that run over there. And I'm going to go throw the rest in the rock crusher just because it's fun to watch. Here we are at our rock crusher, which is part of the Railcraft mod. And I've thrown some of these ore blocks, which I've silk touched using the rock cutter from GregTech. And it's just amazing the interplay because it's going into a Railcraft machine, which is running off of Buildcraft power through a thermal expansion redstone energy cell that's going to put out 50 MJ per tick. And all of this stuff runs together seamlessly, and we are about to get a whole lot of swag out of this. Here we go. At 50 MJ per tick, this will run an ore about every 2.5 seconds. For every redstone ore, you get 10 redstone. Kablam! You're never going to get that with any other tool as far as I know. Lapis, I think, gives you 12 apiece in here, which I think even the macerators will only give you 8. Silver ore is pretty ordinary. You just get 2 dusts, just like the macerator or the pulverizer will give you the same amount. It's just very few things are as fun to watch as the rock crusher when it's in action. Now we're back to some redstone. And as you can see, basically, you know what Silk Touch is all about. I've spent many games without some of these mods where you just keep making diamond pickaxes and you go to your enchanting room and you hope for the Silk Touch and you never get it. It looks like from the Minecraft wiki that there's only about a 1 in 20, 25 chance that you will get Silk Touch on anything you try to enchant. So it's just really incredibly nice that 3 diamonds, 2 pieces of steel, an RE battery, and a circuit, and you can have a rock cutter, which, as you can see, automatically says Silk Touch 3. That's bizarre. It's supposed to say the amount of power. Why does it? Didn't it say the amount of power in the thing a minute ago? But okay, well, so it's a Silk Touch 3, and it runs off of the Batpack, which you can wear Batpacks of various sizes. So here's my swag. The gravel was already there. We don't care about that. So here's all the stuff I found in just about a 2-minute run down in the pits with the mining laser to cut new passages, the rock cutter to grab actual ore blocks from anything that's worth having ore blocks of, 9 diamonds, 156 redstone, 24 lapis. Heck, it's productive, let's just say that. You can do good with these tools. Anyway, hope you found it interesting. I thought you'd enjoy the rock cutter and the lithium batpack and a little mining adventure. And it all works together. These mod packs are pretty amazing bits of work. Anyway, I will talk to you next time.